In my absence, the estate had been overrun by Mobius's soldiers. I hoped that they had not yet found the entrance to the crypt or discovered the body of Janos. Of Vorador, there was no sign.
Raziel, the conquering hero. I understand we ought to offer congratulations. Kain, at last, is dead.
I suppose you expect similar congratulations on the death of Vorador. Or has he eluded you?
We have him, but not without a considerable price in blood.
That will have pleased him.
Let it sustain him until his head is off, and every vampire in Nosgoth at last is dead.
And will that knowledge sustain you? You too are going to your death.
For a true servant of the one God, death is never bitter. I will go, again at peace with the knowledge that I have played my small part in our master's plans. Kain is at last destroyed, and you have carried out the deed. Which hero do you think you are now? The vampire savior, or the other one? Have you realized yet that it didn't matter to us which one either of you thought you were, so long as the result was the same in the end? And now, Kain is dead. Really, I cannot thank you enough.
So, this has all been arranged every step of the way. And Kain thought I truly had free will.
Oh, but you do. And there's the greatest triumph of all. To have compelled the one player who could choose into doing exactly what we required. Well done, faithful servant. And now, I have an execution to see to.
Let's see.
You don't belong in this world, vampire.
Material Reaver, Blood Drinker.
I don't think we're gonna get all the talismans, but we still have 2 more runes.
Blood Drinker. Earth.
I think I know what I wanted to look at. Yeah, XP. We can skip these dudes. We don't really need to fight him. So with that path being blocked off, go right back downstairs. But yes, a lot of this was planned from the beginning, especially on Mobius' side. But Mobius has not thought of every trick up his sleeve. Because he himself really still doesn't know what's going on. He really doesn't know his part in all of this. He just knows glimpses and pieces of it. And that's why I was saying, you know, in the earlier episodes, like, there are so many characters that are, like, on this chessboard, and some of the characters are thinking that they have moves way ahead, you know, way ahead of everyone else, when they actually don't.
Die, foul beast! Wretched vampire! Wretched vampire!
See you later, dudes. Oh! Okay. Somebody threw something at me. But that's alright. Hold on. Where am I supposed to go exactly? No, I'm supposed to go up here. Oh! Darn it. We're not gonna go. Oh no, we can't because that path is blocked off.
You don't belong in this world, vampire.
Another rune. And if you notice, the vampire hunters, they actually changed their fighting stance now. Doing capoeira, which I thought it was very interesting. Quit being an ass. Let me take you out first, because you're mostly the problem. Alright, one more. Just stay still. Just use the shadow ability. Oh, come on. I hate that so much. Alright, one more. There we go. So we have to skip those guys. Gotta go back in here again and destroy this statue of Vorador. Okay. So now we head up this direction up here. Hold on. I guess not. Oh wait, never mind. Now we can break this. Earlier I couldn't do it, but I almost forgot that you had to wait till later in the game to do that. Crap. What's up? Yep, get up there. I hate these things. Alright, we cool now? Alright, let's keep going. As we are almost there to see Janos and reviving him with the Heart of Darkness. It's just we had so many blocked paths blocking our way from getting towards him. And Mobius knows exactly what we're trying to do too as well. So sad for Vorador though. Now, with the elemental power of Earth, we can descend the water and, you know, walk through everything. Or basically walk in the water. Even move objects. So we need to push this over here in the corner, and then we need to get the other column so we can push it to this corner over here to the left. Hold on. No. Grab it. Okay, just grab it that way. So, is that the last rune that I need?
Blood Drinker.
Yeah, I have all 8. But I don't have all those talismans. Oh well. I'm supposed to head up there, but I'm gonna check and see if I need anything from over here first before we move on. Alright, earned Raziel's skin. Free-fallen lieutenant. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, and so I had the honor of surpassing my lord. And I also had mentioned that in the first episode, that Raziel had gotten his wings to surpass Kain. And that's when the betrayal happened. So this is him way before he turned into, you know, a Reaver of Souls. We ain't got time to waste on you fools. Actually, no. I didn't want to go this way, just to, I want to see something. But I'm quite sure I don't need to be over here. Yeah, that's blocked off. You gotta jump. All right. So we finally made it. Just gonna make sure there's nothing else that I have to grab before I move on. I know something is up, actually up here. Go away. Go away, please. Yes. I think that would have been the last talisman, but since we didn't get the other three, there's no point now. Because I think this may be the last time that we use Raziel. Actually, it may not be. It may not. But here we are anyway. It's time to revive Janos Oldrin.
This relic had come at so high a cost. My blood offering for the answers I sought from this enigmatic corpse. It was the price of my freedom, for which Kain had paid with his life.
That was nasty. Very disgusting.
Had I journeyed so far and forsaken so much, only to have it end like this?
I remember. Raziel, the heir of prophecy. You came for the Reaver just before the Seraphim found me.
You've been entombed here for 5 centuries. Your murderers are long dead.
500 years. And Vorador?
Also dead. Your bloodline is erased. The age of the vampires is coming to an end.
Then we must waste no time.
I'm not who you think I am, nor is this a benevolent act. I have questions that apparently you alone can answer.
Raziel, there are forces in this world that will strive to deceive you and pervert your destiny. But you must believe your arrival foretells the salvation of the vampire race.
Why then would the vampires devise a weapon to consume and imprison their savior?
No, that cannot be.
While the blade yet exists, I am drawn inexorably toward my doom. It was you who bound me to this fate. Only you can release me.
Raziel, you have been misled. You are ordained by prophecy to wield the Reaver.
And so I do, though not quite as you'd envisioned.
Redeemer and Destroyer. Is it possible? Did I misread all the signs? It seems your destiny is more labyrinthian than I had imagined. You must trust me, Raziel. We may have very little time. I will convey you to the place where your answers lie.
Where have you brought me?
We are within the ancient citadel of the vampire race, long ago defiled and abandoned. This fortress endured through centuries of war against our great enemy,
The Hilden.
Yes. From this chamber, we witnessed the summoning of the Pillars and the banishment of our adversaries from the land. This is a dire omen. The binding is in peril. The hour of prophecy is at hand.
It's too late. The pillars are already damned.
As long as a single one of us stands, there is still hope. The Pillars must not remain under human guardianship. They are not competent to serve.
Why then did you allow the pillars to fall into human hands?
Raziel, there is no
I
time.
want answers. The world can end this instant for all I care.
Very well. The Hilden cursed us as they fell, afflicting our race with a predatory bloodthirst. But with this transformation came our enemy's true revenge. Immortality.
They liberated you from the wheel of fate.
They imprisoned our souls in this flesh, expelling us from the purifying cycle of death and rebirth.
And yet you pass the curse on.
It was a necessary evil. Our immortality banished us from God's grace. He turned his sight from us and fell silent. Many took their own lives, unable to bear the separation from our God.
Not you, though.
Curse or blessing, it is the price we pay to keep the Hilden banished from the land. To sustain the binding, we had to preserve our bloodline, and so we passed the dark gift to the human successors of our fallen guardians. They rebelled, inevitably, refusing the curse and seizing the pillars as their own. And so we come to our present dilemma. While mankind governs the pillars, the binding decays. The Hilden strain against the barriers of their prison, scratching to gain a foothold back into this world.
And what does all this mean to me?
We stand at the threshold of a new eon, Raziel. And you are the fulcrum upon which our destiny turns. Beneath this room lies our innermost sanctum. The outer chamber has been opened. It appears events are already in motion. This token is the key to the mysteries you seek. I cannot accompany you. You must face this trial alone. If you prevail, you will have your answers.
And if I fail the test?
Then you will not return.
Alright, so we received the Golden Ouroboros, excuse me. This broad golden torque was given to me by Janos to open the way further into the Guardian Citadel. Though its appearance imitates that of an Ouroboros, its unending circle is broken, a fitting symbol of the vampire's fate, or perhaps of my own. So yes, we are getting very, very close to the end of the game, and I was thinking about stopping it, but I don't think it's really that much of an issue to stop now, seeing that we're very, very close to the end. But now, as you can see how the story has progressed, that we're learning so much more about the vampires and the Hilden, that the prophecies, though Raziel and others may not knew when the prophecies would be fulfilled, because Raziel was supposed to be a wielder of it, but it's still not his true initial destiny. But it was part of the prophecy, just like Kain being the Scion of balance as well. This is why I was saying in the beginning of the very first episode that it's like a game of chess. Many people like Kain, Raziel, Mobius, I guess even Martinius if you want to throw him in. I guess even you could put the Elder God. Everyone just knew that someone else was a pawn in this peculiar game of prophecy. What's supposed to happen between the Hilden and the vampires, the humans. Which it all comes down to one last very moment. Well, at least in this game. And this is where I wish they would have continued with the story, but I think Ascendance might pick it up from there. I don't know, or it could be like an origin story of when they were vampires in their earliest days. So, you know, way before Raziel was thrown into the abyss, and, you know, Kain having Raziel as his, first lieutenant. But like I said, if you guys want me to play Ascendance, just let me know, man. Let me stay focused, because I am getting mollywopped right now. We are about to come to Raziel's we're coming to the end of Raziel's part in all of this. I know that for sure. I don't even remember using the water special ability, but I'm gonna stay alive. many of them are there? God damn. I think he's the last one. Oh crap. Damn. Yes. Okay, so there's nothing left at Raziel. Ah! Came out of nowhere. Jesus! Oh boy. And now we are about to meet a very familiar character. We met him in the beginning. And it seems like with Raziel, we're about to meet him at his end.
I should have known I'd find you here.
Here and everywhere, now and always. I am the wheel and its turning. I am the circle of life and death.
And I am beginning to think the vampires committed suicide only to escape your voice.
Do not forego my favor with your impertinence, Raziel. You have finally fulfilled your purpose. I am pleased.
What are you trying to obliterate here, then? What is it about me that has you so afraid?
Your fate is trivial, Raziel. It was Kain's destiny that mattered all along.
So essentially, in the beginning, the way that Kain thought who he was, the Scion of Balance, is the way that it actually ends in all of this. It was always him. everything unfold in this story. They just did a very, very great job at telling it too. And when I was younger, I would say it was a bit confusing to follow everything, but as I got older and I started to understand the story very well, you can really pick it up easily if you're really paying attention. But it's really one of my favorite narrative games, and Amy Hennig done an amazing job with this. I never even knew it was actually her who wrote this, you know, or one of the writers for this game. All right, let's see. We have and it's funny enough, the Elder God has been in this location for a very, very long time, and no one knew. Is there something behind here? I just want to check it out real quick. Okay, never mind. I think it's awesome that now there is actually a reason to get all the elements for the Reaver. So we have Earth. And the last one will be Air.
Unite what has been set asunder. Only then will the Scion of balance be
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We have to see Scions. We're not done just yet. I was trying to remember. I was like, I think I'm missing something. But most definitely we are getting towards the end. But I'm glad I actually revisited this game again. This felt like days of the old when I used to play this on my PlayStation 2. Or I don't know how many times. Where's the exit? There it is. I don't know why I came all the way over here. But nonetheless, it really is a great game. And I would recommend anyone to play this. Oh, I did not know my health was that low. Okay. As you can see, the blade is a bit longer and larger. So, we can even kill the Hilden a bit much faster. Very strong blade indeed. Ow. I'm still getting hit. I think I need some help. And I'm gonna just have to go to the spectral realm and get some health. Come on. That's not fair. There we go. How the hell can I make it over there? Oh, okay. Didn't think this jump was possible. See? Just fall. Oh, and before we move on, let me read about this Reaver. So, the Spirit Reaver, the most powerful Reaver spirit, is filled with the calm purity bestowed by the souls of all previous balanced guardians. This weapon strikes down the impure with cleansing flame, delivering their souls with its searing sulphic light. Reaver charge, major damage increase. Liberate souls, Reaver spell. Splash damage to enemies in the area and can kill some foes. So it's the most powerful Reaver ever. We can use it in both realms. I think that's the best part about it too. Now we are coming to the end of Raziel's story.
Janos, what is this?
The binding is failing. All is lost.
We had arrived at that cataclysmic moment when a younger Kain faced his fateful dilemma as Balance Guardian. Choosing self-preservation over sacrifice, he doomed the pillars to eternal ruin.
Raziel, there may yet be hope. There is one who will be called. You must seek the Scion of Balance. Dear God! Raziel, we meet again. You have played your part flawlessly. It is gratifying to attain both freedom and vengeance in a single stroke. No! You cannot! This one is strong. Good. My next move requires a more durable host. Mortals are such fragile vessels. Willing or not, you have provided the instrument of our victory.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
You pathetic creature. You haven't got a clue. The seduction of the Circle and possession of Mortanius, Ariel's murder, the corruption and collapse of the Pillars, all orchestrated as a prelude to this moment. We sought an incorruptible vessel, and you provided one. We required the blood of our ancient enemy, and you delivered Janos Aldrin. Having first been lured to the heart of darkness. Best of all, you murdered the Scion of Balance to get it. We've already won. Raziel, you must not allow them to carry out their plan. Kill me, and you end it now. Suicidal like the rest of them. Know your place, Raziel. The true hero plays his role and then steps aside. You deluded ghoul. Do you so wish to die a martyr for the vampire's lost cause?
You're not leaving this chamber. I will destroy Janos if I have to.
Very well, then. I'll indulge you.
Now the Helden have possession of Janos Soldier. That was pretty much their plan all along. He was like the strongest vessel. Yeah, I think I have to wait. So I have to hear attacks me. I need that. Okay, I was wondering if I can get a soul or not. Back in the game. Ooh! Almost got me. Come on. Alright, we almost got him. Ooh. I was about to say attack me. Jeez. It's taking you so long. Good. I need some souls anyway. Couple more hits. Damn. There we go.
Raziel, finish it before he returns.
You should have listened to me.
It is finished, and thus a new epic has its beginning.
Do you see? However far you stray, you will always return to me. Surrender, Raziel.
Never!
Your efforts are wasted, Raziel. That weapon you bear, however endowed, remains only a wraith blade. It cannot touch me.
I will not be your prisoner.
You have no choice. Your task is fulfilled. Kain has been cleared from the board, and this chamber made ready for my more malleable servants. There is nothing more for you to do.
I refuse to bend my will.
It has always been my will you satisfy, never your own.
You parasite.
parasitic fraud. You're forced to imprison me because I possess free will.
You possess nothing. As you are undying, your soul cannot be returned to the wheel. But it may console you to abide here in eternity with me. Mobius, my good servant, I call you to the place of our first meeting. Return to me here.
I awoke to find myself in a shadowy realm. A disquieting stillness lay where my heart had been, the heart that had belonged to Janus Audron all along. How was it possible that I still lived?
You are still a fair force, Vampire. That will go first. This realm will render you hideous. You will go mad, and will not know it.
What is this place?
Do you not think of this place every day, Vampire? Or are we truly forgotten? This is the exile into which we were driven. But soon we will be free. We will be free.
All right. Now we'll finish the game with Kain. Damn. That's wet. Alright, now we can slow down time. Still hits me. Garbage. Alright, we got him. So let me heal up and get some blood first.
I felt strongly drawn, compelled even, not to linger here, but to go to the vampire citadel at once.
So, any other enemies, I might just have to keep an extra charge for the Reaver, but any other enemies we're just pretty much going to bypass so we can just wrap this game up. But it's funny how everything just came full circle within this game, man. I think we are about to meet a familiar face that we just saw not too long ago. No, he's gone. Okay. I don't even think we collected everything for Kain as well.
Falcon insignia.
So we're missing still one more room. Oh no, we got all of them. Okay. Or at least Kain we did. There's a tome over there. Go get that. But with this remaster, I really loved how they okay, hold on. Earned Kain's skin, risen conqueror. In that dark aeon, at the dawning of my empire, did I laugh the hardest in the face of danger. I was foolhardy then, even as my enemies' plans came to their fruition, for I knew that my life would last long, that my invincibility was assured. Such were the vain glories of lost youth. Let's take a look at this real quick. Oh. That's crazy. So I'm still missing 4. I don't know, maybe I'll get them at the end of the game. But I also think if I collect all the collectibles, I may get, you know, more costumes. But I really love what they did with the look of this game. You know? It looks very much detailed and upscaled and whatnot. It's a very good looking game. But I do want to... Okay. So how the fuck am I supposed to attack him without them even trying to attack me? That's stupid. God, that's so damn annoying. But anywho. More of these bastards. Dummy. I got my charge. But I can't even leave because I gotta kill him. Oh, that was dumb. Rack them up. So I know I can't enter it this way, but I wanted to check to see if there was anything else, you know. Whew. Alright, we can leave out of here. And we gone. Back to the Citadel.
I knew what ominous hour this was in Nosgoth's history. For here was the event that had shaped my entire existence. I had cast my fate, refusing the sacrifice, damning the pillars, and founding my doomed empire upon their ruins. I would raise the Salafan priests to be my closest lieutenants, and would one day cast the strongest of them, my servant Raziel, into the abyss, dealing one last hand to play against fate. But in the end, had it made any difference? Had I misread the signs, as Mobius told me? In my arrogance, had I missed my cast at destiny?
Alright, that's the last telekinetic room. So close to the end. Can't believe it. Hopefully they actually do something with this series, like to continue it on. Hopefully Ascendance is something that they're thinking of getting back into with this franchise. I always loved it as a kid. I still love it today as an adult. You know, just trying to make conversation. It's getting close to the end. Okay. Oh, you blindside mother. Oh, you... I swear, if he would have hit me right back into the water, I would have been pissed. Well, this is it.
The Hilden are merely an inconvenient consequence. They will be dealt with in time. It is a small price to pay for Kain's death.
You're a bit premature.
Kain!
Is there a crack in your omniscience after all, Mobius? First, your omniscience, and now your powers. You're slipping badly.
This is not possible.
The part of me that staff affected is no longer in its place. But you already knew that, didn't you? I always was considered heartless. And now, Mobius, it is time.
To kill me? Again? Your only solution for every problem. Kill.
This is not a debate. You see, this time, you have nothing that I want.
You think this will matter? I serve one who has power over life and death.
Then go to him.
I am his obedient, his devoted servant. Soon, all pain will fade, and my master will bring me life once more.
Think you're gonna regret that.
Master, my apologies. A momentary oversight. Somehow Kain still lives and has unexpectedly dispatched me. Make use of your good servant and...
Go to your master, then. I release you to the wheel.
Oh, God!
Do you see it now? The monster that you served. Is this what you imagined when you worshipped it?
No!
And in that knowledge, go and feed it. I release you.
Your petty actions are irrelevant, Raziel. Mobius was a good servant, but he was of no further use. His long life had run its course. You see, even when you rebel, you are doing my will.
Perhaps. But something has changed, hasn't it? You didn't foresee Kain's return.
You have both traced your paths along the wheel. This is where the journey ends.
You haven't the means to kill either one of us.
Ah, but you can be stopped. And you will come to understand how oblivion can be a mercy. You and Kain will spend eternity buried here together, praying for the merciful release of a death that will never come.
But I was armed with newfound knowledge, and it burned within me.
Redeemer and Destroyer.
Mobius had never seen his master until the Soul Reaver purified his sight. Even the ancient vampires had no idea what it was they so righteously worshipped.
You must unite what has been set asunder.
All the conflict and strife throughout history, all the fear and hatred, served but one purpose: to keep my master's wheel turning. All souls were prisoners, trapped in the pointless round of existence, leading distracted, blunted lives until death returned them, always in ignorance, to the wheel.
The coin is still turning.
But what hope had there been? One cannot fight the unseen.
Only then will the Scion of Balance be armed for its true endeavor.
Despair, Raziel. There is no escape.
It was then I knew what I had to do. I alone could end this.
Kain.
Do you so enjoy death?
Yes.
Raziel. No! Yes.
He's finally served his purpose.
No! Raziel!
The Soul Reaver, pure of all corruption. This is what it is for. This is what I am for. The two become one. Both Soul Reavers together. And the Scion of Balance is healed. And I am not your enemy, not your destroyer. I am, as before, your right hand, your sword.
No, Raziel. This can't be the way.
And now you will see the true enemy.
Raziel. And it was then I saw.
So, I am revealed to you at last.
What in hell?
I am the origin of life, the devourer of death. I am the hub of the wheel, the purifying cycle to which all souls must be drawn.
Had I condemned Raziel to this nightmare when I cast him into the abyss?
Pretty much.
You may ponder the futility of your ambitions as you spend a deathless eternity beneath a mountain of rubble. You and your Soul Reaver will go equally mad as the eons pass. The Citadel of the Apostates will become your living tomb.
Your words are heartening. For you would not fear us unless we could truly do you harm.
No! You are nothing!
False god. This is the end. The final turn of your wheel.
You will never defeat me, Kain!
Probably by surprise. Just saw an unexpected flash outside. I don't know what the heck it was.
Submit to my will.
Damn. I forgot how to dodge it. I'll figure it out. Ah, I missed it.
You will never escape.
Damn! Still got me.
Your broken body will be buried here for all eternity.
There we go. Probably gotta do it the last second. Yep, there it is. Did it too early. Now we gotta deal with 2 tentacles.
I will bury.
Here we go.
I will crush you, vampire.
Trying to dodge that shit.
I will bury you.
Really?
Get up!
Now we gotta deal with 3.
I will.
Shit.
Surrender, Kain.
Almost done.
No!
One more go. And we should be done. Actually, I think I still have the charge for my Soul Reaper.
This defiance is pointless.
Alright, one more. There we go. So the end right there, I thought I still had the charge for the Soul Reaper, but I guess I didn't.
The wheel will turn. The plague of your kind will be purged from this world. And on that inevitable day, your wretched, stagnant soul will finally be mine.
In the meantime, you'd best burrow deep. Now at last, the masks had fallen away. The strings of the puppets had become visible, and the hands of the Prime Mover exposed. Most ironic of all was the last gift that Raziel had given me. More powerful than the sword that now held his soul, more acute even than the vision his sacrifice had accorded me. The first bitter taste of that terrible illusion. Hope.
Kain refused the sacrifice.
Ooh. All right. So I'm going to skip this part here. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching me play Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. you can see why this is like one of my favorite games of the whole entire franchise, in the series itself. I just hope with these remasters that they're going to continue to do something with Nosgoth, or something similar to Nosgoth, or the Legacy of Kain itself. I know Ascended's, like I said, Ascended's supposed to come out the 31st. You guys can let me know if you want to watch me play that, and I'll just give it a shot, and I'll give it a try. But yeah, man, it's been very, very, very great time to play this, and I had fun. Oh man, sucks that it has to end here, but you know, this really felt like a cliffhanger because I really didn't feel like the story ended here. I felt like there was so much left to tell for Kain itself, because the Hilden is still out there too. I'm thinking and guessing, but this is the way how the story ended, at least right here for Defiance. So who knows what they're gonna do next? But yeah, I got a lot of games to play for the rest of this year. We will be playing Crimson Desert once it comes out. So I'm playing this on the 7th of March, which is Legacy of Kain Defiance. And that means we have close to a week until Crimson Desert comes out. So hopefully you guys would be in tune to watch me play that, and as well as many other games that's going to be coming out for the rest of the year. Like I said, I'm going to be filling in some gaps of some other games to play. And like Max Payne for one, maybe some other Rockstar games, the other Grand Theft Autos as well, like Vice City 4 and 5, and some other stuff to fill in, you know, the schedule as well, because I'm trying to maintain and be busy for the rest of the year trying to upload content. So just be there for that, you know, make sure your notifications are up to date. And yeah, but we're gonna end it here, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, hit the notification bell for more content in the future. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about my whole entire playthrough of this game. And if you want me to play Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2, just let me know in the comment section and I'll find some time to do it. If not this year, then maybe sometime next year, but I will do it eventually. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all later, man. We got so many other games to go, and let me just end it here before I have nothing literally else to say. I catch y'all on the next one. Love you guys, love you all. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.